Please subscribe and like and leave a comment and share. And please ring that notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. Hi, if you're new, welcome to my channel. Hi guys, it's scary story time. And my girls are here in the back. So I'm gonna put it right here close by. And me and the girls are gonna share scary story time. Okay, I'm gonna get Juliana. Joy is not feeling that well, but she will be okay. She's right here next to me. And this scary story is actually based half truth. And this was a long time ago. My family and me, we moved into a house that was next to the train tracks. Train tracks. And every morning the train would pass, and around the afternoon and around the night. So me and my sister were having trouble falling asleep in our new home. Our friend Louis was there, my mom, her boyfriend, and my brother. And we just kept hearing, me and my sister, weird sounds coming from the backyard. And so I decided to scare my sister one day because I had a teddy bear that was mechanical and it made noise. And so one day I told my sister, hey, you see my teddy bear right there? She goes, most of the time at night, the reason I can't sleep, I told her, is because the eyes glow. My sister got so scared, she jumped out of her bed and jumped on my bed and slept through the whole night on my bed, which I didn't mind. But what I didn't like is she liked sleeping with music on at the time. She was a teenager. And yeah, I scared her so bad. Another time, I would go for long walks, and at that time I didn't have no reborn babies or any baby dolls. Well, this is a two-story in one. So I was walking one day and I found these beautiful, beautiful baby dolls that I did not know what kind of dolls they were, but they were bigger. They were big like Juliana, and they had a full outfit on. They had shoes. They had hair ties and bows. There was two girl baby dolls. And I remember they were in their plastic and they were left in a dumpster side. Like it was garbage in front of somebody's house, but they were left there on top of garbage. And I saw one of their little feet. And so I decided to go to the, because I love garbage picking and dumpster diving. I used to do it all the time and I used to find good stuff there. I don't do it anymore, but I pulled the legs on one of those little dolls out, and she came out in the plastic, but not dirty. She had a full outfit on. She had shoes, hair ties, hair bows, and she was so pretty. But and then I noticed that her bag was attached to another bag. So I pulled even harder, and a plywood almost fell on my head. So I moved the plywood and I threw it against the side. And I had to move a broken bucket and some old shoes that look really beat up. And then I was able to get the other doll out. This was way before I knew about what was a reborn, what kind of baby dolls they were. I love dolls. And so when I saw these two dolls, if they were in good condition, I decided to bring them home. So I brought them home and I took off the plastic and threw it away, and I set them up on my my bed. Was one of those beds with a bookshelf in the back of the bed. It was a wooden bookshelf and it was connected to my bed. And so I think I have a picture somewhere in my my book album. So I put the baby dolls right up there. But what was strange is that my mom and a lot of people were telling me you shouldn't have picked up those dolls because you don't know if somebody did bad juju to them. Bad juju, like black magic, like voodoo stuff. I didn't care. I saw these beautiful dolls and I wanted them so bad and I kept them. Well, like 3 or 4 months passed by and we had to move. And we were moving to another apartment. And I packed those little dolls with my own eyes, my own hands. I wrapped them up in a little towel, and I packed them where my clothes was. And I packed them in the box. They were nicely wrapped. I had stuff in there that were mine. And I put my name on the box. You better believe it, those dolls never came with me to the new apartment. That box went missing completely. I was so upset. I even told my mom and everybody, did you guys throw away my box with my dolls in it? Everybody said, I didn't throw away nothing. I didn't throw away nothing. I said, okay, well, my box was taken or forgotten in the place. And so, I never got my box. I missed a lot of clothes, the 2 dolls, and a lot of other important things that were mine. And they were gone. Just like that. So a long time passed, and I never saw those dolls ever again. So, okay, I think we have room for one more scary story. This one is another true scary story. We were I was living at that time with a cousin of mine. I left my mom's house and my stepdad's house, and I went to go live with the cousin. This is 3 stories into one video. Scary stories. I moved in with my cousin, and her house was nice, and I had my own room, and it was really, really nice. But we kept hearing scary stuff. As soon as I moved in there, I was hearing a lot of scary stuff coming from the garage. And I said to my cousin D, I'm just gonna say D, do you know what sound is that? So I never went down to go check it. I love watching scary stories. I love watching scary stories, scary movies, you name it. I'll watch any gory, scary movie that has like stuff gross that nobody wants to watch. And yeah, so we kept hearing noises. I kept hearing noises, but I never went down to investigate. And it was constantly, every night we kept hearing stories. So I went downstairs one day to get something to eat from the fridge, and then I got something to drink, and as I was going up, there was something moving on the couch under some blankets, and it kept moving, and that my heart started beating so hard. You think that I stayed down to find out what was that? No, I ran upstairs screaming my lungs out. I actually ended up waking a lot of people up, and I told her there's something on the couch moving. And I think my cousin D friend, we're gonna say, went downstairs to check, and there was nothing down there. I went downstairs, and what was under the blanket wasn't there anymore. The blanket was completely flat on the couch. And that wasn't the only time I heard noises. My cousin D went to work that day, and my cousin K, let's just say K, like kangaroo, she went with her dad, and I stayed alone in the house. And actually, I don't think I was alone. I was with my cousin J, and just say call her J, like my name J. And we were upstairs in our room, and we could still hear scary sounds. It was coming from downstairs. I don't know if that house was haunted or what was going on, but it was so scary. But I ended up moving out of my cousin's Dee's house and went back to live with my mom. And I went to go back to live with her in her house in near Miami Gardens. And her fridge made noises. So I'm like, is it following me? Are these ghosts following me? Or is it just in my head, right? And so I'll tell my mom in her house over there, here in Miami Gardens, I'm like, do you hear that? And she's like, yeah, it's just the fridge. I'm like, oh, I don't think that's a fridge, because no, the house, they make noise. It either is settling down or the house is haunted. But yeah, I never investigated what was that sound with the fridge and stuff. It could have been the filter or something. But there's a lot of things that were very creepy that I will hear sounds. If you want to hear another scary story, I'm going to tell you. This is 4 scary stories in one video. I went to go babysit they were my cousins, but I went to go babysit these 2 little kids for my mom and her boyfriend, and the mom of the kids and the dad of the kids can go out that day and, go party. So I didn't mind watching the kids, But they had statues, and they had statues with food on them. And if you know what I'm talking about, then you know. Their religion is Santeria stuff, and I respect everybody's religion. But anywho, the kids were in their bed sleeping, and it was already getting dark. And by the time the grown-ups left, at that time I think it was in my 20s, and I didn't consider myself a grown-up in my 20s, but now I do. But they left around 5, and I put the kids to bed around like 8 or 9, and the kids were already sleeping. And I'm in the living room watching TV, and there's this big giant statue in the living room right next to the sofa. And I really respect everybody's religion, but I was so terrified. This statue kept making noises. And it's not a mechanical statue. This is a statue of somebody's religion, okay? And I was freaked out. And I could have sworn that, when you leave a statue for a long time, it makes a mark in the floor. When you leave a vase in the floor for a couple of months, it leaves a mark. And so when I looked at the statue's foot, and I noticed that this thing literally moved, because I see the mark of the statue was not in the right position where it's supposed to be. I ran so fast to the little girl's room. I picked her up asleep, and I ran to the little boy's room. I put his little sister with him on the bed, locked that door. I locked that door, and I did not came out until my mom and the rest of the people came like at 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. Never again. And let me tell you, I got paid really good as a babysitter. I got $50 that day, and I was happy with those $50. But do you think I want to babysit those kids again after what I experienced and saw? No, I am not going to babysit those kids again, no matter how good the money was. I told my mom, I don't want to babysit the kids again. And it stayed like that. I never went back to babysit the kids again. And everybody's religion has different stuff. I am Christian, and that time I consider her my aunt. And so my aunt's kids and her husband, I said, I'm sorry, but I won't be able to watch the kids again because their religion is Santeria stuff. And I'm going to say in Spanish, Santero stuff. And I respect their religion. I even told my aunt, I respect your religion, but I am terrified of your statue. And it moved. And my uncle went to it and he said, yeah, are you sure it, he's trying to debunk everything. Are you sure you didn't move it accidentally? I'm like, no, I'm sitting over here in the side of this couch. The statue is over here where the light is. And I'm sitting all the way over there where the light's pointing. There's no way I moved that statue. I was scared. Scared out of my mind. No way, no how. Next time I babysit, I make sure they come to me. Bring the kids to my house and I will babysit them. But as far as me going to babysit your kids at your house, find somebody else, because I am done getting the bahuha scared out of me. Alright? I'm in this little new apartment that we just moved in. So far, no creepy and scary noises. Yay. But yeah. So I hope you enjoyed these 4 scary stories into one video. I'm gonna keep on. If you really like it, if you all Dolly sisters and friends really, really, really like it, I will keep on with the scary stories, and I am gonna make sure that I come up with better scary stories. I hope these stories were fun. 2 of them were really, really based true. And so I hope you guys like this 4 scary story into one combo. And thank you guys so much for being part of my channel and subscribing and liking and leaving so much beautiful comments. Please hit that like button and hit that subscribe with the little bell, and please share my videos. I really don't mind if you share my videos. I love when you share my videos. And until next Tuesday, guys, for a scary story. Bye. Thank you for watching my video. I am very thankful for you.